So the next thing I wanted to get into, totals. Like I said, the 55.5 is the total for this game, the Titans versus the Bengals. That means with the total points scored combined. So this basically means, and I'm going to do the math here. Okay, so 55.5, let's say that's 56 points, right? Titans are favored to win by 6. So that's 50 points left over. You split that up. So they're saying each team will score at least 25 points. And they're saying the Titans will score about 31 points. That equals 56, right? 31 plus 25. So the team total for the Titans, I'm going to put TT for team total, will be over, I said 31. So let's make it, it'll be 30.5. The team total for the Bengals, and we'll put Bengals. Let me take this out. The team total for the Bengals would probably be 24.5. So the total you can bet on, over or under, and you can also break that up in the first half. So the first half total would be 56 divided by 2 is what, 28? So the first half will probably be, and if you ever see 1H, that means first half. If you ever see 2H, that means second half. All right? So first half, 28 points. So we'll give it at 27.5. All right? So I'm going to go through all of these. So 55.5, that's the total game. So if you think that these two teams, the Bengals and the Titans, are going to score more than 55 total or less than 55 total, you can bet on that, and they will usually, it'll be minus 110 for each. Whichever side you bet on, it's going to be minus 110, whether you bet over the 55.5 or under the 55.5. Whatever that total is, it's usually minus 110. You can do some shopping, and we'll get in that with the next episode as well, to maybe get another number. Like they have, there are other casinos, there are plenty of casinos. So someone may be offering like a minus 108, minus 105, and obviously you're saving $5, like pretty much. So, little things like that matter. Like we shop here Andy Up and Salt. All right. So, so 55, you can bet on that. The first half total, if you think teams might come out a little slower, a little stagnant in that first half, maybe you could bet the under or the over. Maybe you think they come out, the defenses, especially we see this with snow games. Everyone thinks snow, it's not going to be a lot of scoring, but a lot of times the defense is out there slipping and falling. So if you ever feel like, see one of those games, the first half over is usually enticing. So you could bet that over to 27.5. So if it's 28, you win. If it's 27 or less, you lose. So that's how simple that is. And that's just the first half. Second half doesn't matter. So at halftime, that's when you evaluate your bet. Team totals. So I think team totals is interesting. So this is one of the reasons why I suggest betting online. Some sports books, so when you walk up, they don't offer these because they're square, and we're getting rid of those. So, but the team total, so you could bet specifically just on what a team will score. I gave out a best bet on What's the Line podcast. This is about week 3. I took the Jets team total under 17.5, and they scored about 10, because the Jets are awful, and that's what the Jets do. But so you can bet on team totals. Right now, the Titans, I think it's about 30.5. So you could bet either they'll score less than that or more than that on the Bengals. And for the Bengals, it's about 24.5. So you can bet they'll maybe score more on that. That Titans defense is not what it was last year. So maybe you think Joe Burrow throw that ball around, and that team will score more than 24 points. So that's something you could bet on as well. Totals, team totals, and we got guys for that. I'm not your guy for that, but I'm saying I have guys for that. I got Papa Keese, I got my friend in Rome, I got my friend in Paris. So we have guys for that for sure. Totals, definitely marketable. And like I said, all of them are like minus 110, all right?